This summer, the backyard is where friends.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone on, and I think I put my hip out. Trying to do my thing with that music in the chair here. Nah, it doesn't work. Feet are tapping though. I think it's pretty cool. So anyway, welcome everyone. Glad to have you on board. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and this is VolcanoX, a live stream. And big welcome. And first, I'm going to say hi to my moderators. Arizona Snowman is in the house, as well as Piggy is here. I did not see C&D Boy or Joseph as of yet, but I'm sure they will be around soon. So that is all good. And let's see, while we're starting out here, we're going to give out the cookies to the first person in today. And of course, that was Tom. And Tom Dice got the cookies. Wonderful. And there we go. Welcome to everyone in the stream today. And of course, should I say, what's shaking? North Virginia in the house. Pat Murphy, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And I'm going to say hi to everyone. Yep, you can share those cookies with everyone. Not a problem. That'd be great. Anyway, we'll start saying hello to our wonderful guests. Of course, we got Tom first there. Sophie is in the house. Craig Thor, Albagal. Layla is back here. Pat Murphy from North Virginia, of course. How did I know that, Pat? Welcome. Sue Hayes is here. Paul Williams also in the house. Going up some more. Mars 2028 is back. Glad to have you on board. Herbian made it back in. Welcome. Sophie we got. Alba Girl we got. And Grandma B is here. Yvonne Kunkel is here for a change. Nice to have you in the show, Yvonne. And going up a little bit more, Sharon Stewart on board. Aurelio Perez also here. Alba Girl we got. And Sharon Stewart we got. Okay, going up some more. See what other names I may have missed. Henry Nelson, welcome, or welcome back. Glad to have you on board. And Wormhand also here. Good to see you. Going up a little bit more and trying to find those new names that elude me so quickly. Hey, 24/7 live AZ Skies. Gary is here as well. Thank you. Nah, I'm overstuffed. You're overstuffed? Oh no, too many lava cookies and too much bacon. It's not good for you. It'll give you a heart attack or something. So slow down, make sure you wear it off. Mind you, you're in the heat there, Gary, so I think you're okay. You'll sweat it right out. Anyway, I'm going up the list some more here, trying to find out who else came in. Sherry Hewitt, welcome. And I'm not going to try the whole name, Ben, but I'm just going to call you Ben from Sweden. How about that? Bengit Vestberg. I hope I said that right. I don't speak Swedish very well. Ich spreche Deutsch, aber, ja. Okay, anyway, going up some more. And let's see, who else made it into the house? And we did get Sue Hayes already. We got Pamela Moncure, I do believe. And we're going up some more. Alex France, who's over in Shakerland. Welcome. Glad to have you back on board, Alex. And going up a little bit more, Amelia popped in and also popped out. So she was here, she's gone now. But thanks for stopping in, Amelia, if you're still listening. And going up a little bit more to see who else I may have missed here. I think I've got most of these wonderful names. We got Sue and Sophie and Sharon and Paul and Judy L. There was one I didn't have before. Welcome. Glad to have you on board. And going up a little bit more to see who else. I think that's it. I'm up as high as I can get up there, and I'll leave it there. So all cool. Okay, did I miss anybody on the bottom here? We got Grandma B, Tom Turtle Son also in the house that I seen earlier. And let's see, who else did I miss here? Tombek Tango, welcome. How many tremors in Iceland? Greater than 4? At least 4, if not more. I haven't looked lately. I did count 4 for sure. We'll see. I don't want to spoil the fun though. You're taking the fun out of it. It's supposed to be a surprise for these guys. But we'll have a look at that very, very soon. Not a worry. Few, but sadly only felt 1. I think I snoozed through the rest. Yeah, 4s aren't necessarily very big, but that is all good. Hey, Irish Monk is also in the house, as well as Eva Rass. Welcome, and glad to have you on the board. This is some great fresh bacon on the screen right now, you bet. And that bacon is from Mount Etna, and we do like it. And if I look at it a little bit there, I see that it is starting to pour a little bit more than it was before, and as you can see, it's starting to widen out in these areas, and of course we've seen some kind of going around the edges as well here now. So this is definitely the volume is increasing, and then if you look up at the top here every once in a while, you'll see the there it is, that plume going up. Unfortunately, it looks like we've got a lot of smoke blowing up that way, so it's very difficult to see that plume, but it is doing a Strombolian style eruption, if I have that correct, and our favorite volcanologist can correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, that's what it looks like to me, and that is an excellent thing of what's happening, and we like it. So let's go back during the day a little bit, and I just want to back up a few hours here. This was kind of at dusk, and that is what it was looking like. That was pretty awesome to be able to see that, and I noticed the flow has gone all the way down to the bottom here. Sorry about that line in the way, but yeah, it definitely has pushed a little bit more lava down the hill, and I am sure that there's going to be some more flows happening. So definitely. Also noted that there's more smoke coming from the other side now, and this is something that I am wondering, are we going to see a second spot open up on our wonderful volcano? Anyway, going back a little bit more into the daylight, you couldn't see a heck of a lot other than a lot of smoke in the area. So this is about here, that should be about 4.5 hours ago. You do see the path down here very, very smoky, but you also see that smoke on the backside. And that is what is interesting for me right now, because I'm wondering if we are indeed going to see some more stuff happening out of other vents, and that would be really, really cool. The flow must be at least 2 kilometers long. How long is it actually? I have no idea. I would guesstimate at least 1 kilometer from where it came out to where it is now. I don't know about 2 kilometers. That might be stretching it a little bit, but that is all right. I'm going to get rid of that big banner on top there. There we go. And we'll zoom it back out a little bit. Hang on. What are you doing? I'm pushing the wrong button here. There we go. I zoomed it back out a little bit so we can see the entire top of Etna, and definitely I see where that lava is flowed down the hill in its little squiggly path. We like it. We like it. Anyway, I did want to go to the other views, and of course in this one, this is current, and you can see the lava plume every once in a while, a little bit more on top there. If we go back about an hour, that is about there, and you can see it a little bit more prominently at times. It's like it's pulsating a little bit, but very, very nice to see that. And I'm hoping that we will see more of this wonderful lava stuff coming out. Of course, this is back into the daylight a little bit more, and that's about 2 hours ago. And if we zip back to about 3 hours, a lot more smoke, grayish smoke. I don't know if that's because of the light or just the way it is during the day. And backing up another hour, at least we've got clear skies there, and it actually looks pretty darn good. So that's kind of what we were seeing. And if I go all the way back to earlier portions of the day here, just wanted to see what that looked like. That is about 10:47 a.m. Sicily time, and of course you can see what is going on there. So looks pretty awesome, but we'll put that back to a live position, and there you go. That is live. It continues to throw up some of that lava. I'm going to put this one back to live as well. And there you go. You can see the remnants, or well, that bacon that's coming down the hill. This is our long-range shot, and that one was pretty awesome. Yeah, right there. I'm just trying to get it to the right spot. Now, just imagine if it was blowing out that much lava. About as much as that sun. That would really, really be a mess. I think everybody'd have to evacuate. But no, that is the sun, you guys, for those who are looking at it, and please don't confuse that with an eruption. All right, that looks nice, though. We do like it. And a little earlier in the day was this, of course, if it'll go. There we go. Nice, beautiful looking scene with our volcano smoking pretty well. I'm going to put that back on live, and we'll go to some of the other cameras. This one looks a little bit better. I don't know if it looks better. Going back about an hour, and that should be about it. A little out of focus, but we're okay with that for right now. This was a little bit earlier, and about 20:42 Sicily time. You can definitely see where the path is there, and the lovely bacon getting up to that point. And that is it for now. We'll probably see it go further if it continues to do what it is doing, and we do like it. Earlier in the day, about 5 hours ago, this is what it looked like in that scene. Pretty heavy-duty smoke coming off of it. And I'm sure our SO2 count is right out to lunch, and we'll figure that out later on once we get to that portion of the show. And moving back, I want to go back a little bit more here, about 8 hours ago, just to see the difference. And there we go, a beautiful foreground, nice looking shot. And you can see it gets a little hazier the closer we get to Etna, and definitely worthy. Hey, Sarah Miles, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And did I get everybody? I'm just looking to see if I missed any names here real quick. No, looks like we're all good. And yeah, that looks not bad at all. Going to put that one back to live right now, and that is what the picture is like. A little bit out of focus, but that's okay. And then we have this view here. It's a nice view, but it doesn't help us any in the dark. It would if we could see some big eruption, but that is what it looked like. A little bit closer to sunset there is what it, that awesome shot, and you can definitely see that lava. Notice all that snow on the backside. I command you, Etna, to get rid of that snow. I don't want to see it anymore. Throw some lava on there. I want to see some sparks. Lots of instrumentation in one pic. What seems like a lot of instrumentation in one pic. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what you're meaning by that, Craig Thor, but all right. Going back a little bit more, back into the blue sky daylight, and that is very nice to be able to see that. Although you don't see a darn thing when you're looking at that volcano from the back, from the north. Nice to have that view though. And there it is, showing a little bit more smoke on that one. That's about just about 6 hours ago. If we pop back to as far as we can, that is just about right at the well, what is it, 10:38? Sorry. Yeah, it was smoking a lot heavier then, but I don't know if I want to, really worry about how much it's smoking rather than how much lava is it putting out. And that is the interesting part. And that's back to live, and of course that you're not going to be able to see too well. So of course we'll leave it on our favorite one there for right now. That is your quick update on what is going on there. And Etna, of course, doing its thing. So we'll go back and have a look at Etna a little bit more, and probably leave that on during the breaks and stuff. So it'll all be good and really nice. Hey, what is that? Is that a star or a spaceship or something? It's a UFO coming in for landing. Keep an eye on it, you guys. It's up there on the top. If you didn't see it, it's coming down to get us. It's a UFO, flying saucer. All right, they're coming to check Etna out, which is really neat. Anyway, we'll let them be and do their thing. And we will head off over to a very foggy Iceland. And I forewarn you, visibility is very poor at Ragnar. So if we don't see it, I can't do anything about it. But there, yuck. That is a very poor. Hang on. Let me find that blank screen. Can we see anything in this thing? Oh. There's a little bit. You can almost see lava, or dried up lava, and the hillside. It is super cloudy or foggy. Not sure which one it is. I dare not call it Vog, because I don't think it would be Vog. So that's the best picture we're going to see. This is the other side, of course, and I am trying to locate. Yeah. Wow, not very good weather for seeing anything, but you can see the berm over there, the end of the lava flow. That is not Haggy Valley, and if we slide it back over, you can see more of the valley. I'm not sure how our visibility is. Yeah, over in the parking lot, you're not seeing a heck of a lot. So that's the best we got, but that's not really what we're here to talk about today. Let's get over to the harmonic tremor chart, and we'll have a quick look at that first. And as soon as I seen that, I'm going, holy mackerel, look at all those quakes. And I'm going to refresh this real quick, just to make sure we've got every one of them in there. And as you can see, the better portion of the morning was all good. Then all of a sudden, everything seemed to have broken loose. It looks like we had 1, 2, 3, 4 really big ones right here. Then a fifth, that would be a little bit smaller. Then 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. So yeah, when we go to the map, it is a swarm, and that has happened. And I don't know if it's thrown anything out yet or cracked the surface, but I do know it is one heck of a swarm. And as I was looking at it, I'm going to, or I was thinking, well, how do I really talk about this when it is as much of what it is? And I hate to say it, but remember that, whoop, I need to change maps here. There we go. There we go. And we can see that. That's our Rikens Peninsula. And this is the area that has shaken. And as you see, there's multiple stars on there. So that is telling us that we have had some problems. Steady, guys, steady. Yeah. Oh boy, something's stirring. You bet. It is stirring, but we don't know what yet. Anyway, I'm going to zoom out. We're going to start off at the top of the map. I also want you to note these guys out here. This is a little odd. We never see earthquakes out here, nor out here. So this is new, definitely. And that is on the North American plate side. So my old thing about saying the plate is moving, I'm probably pretty dead on with that. Again, just a hypothesis though. I'm not going to put money on it. Starting off at the top here, let's take a look and see what we've got. A couple of quakes up here. Smaller ones, 1.2, 13 kilometers down from yesterday, technically at 21:16, and then we had another 1.6 down here somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Come here. Let's click on you. And that was from 21:16 as well. 1.6, 9.6 kilometers down. So that is what's going on out there, and again, that is right on the ridge, you know, right where the big crack is, and I don't know which side you really want to call that on, but that to me looks like it's maybe on the European side, but who knows? We'd have to be there measuring. Anyway, let's zoom into the other areas here. Just take a look and see if we find anything. On this map, we're not seeing anything at Asja or at the area, and I'm kind of surprised at that. We do have one down here, nothing showing at Bardabunga. We do have one here at Grimsbotn, and that, whoop, not close enough. It's a 1.0, and that should be close enough. Come on, you can do it. Oh, come on. Probably not close enough. There we go. All right, at 3.4 kilometers down. Happened at 19 minutes after 1 a.m. And again, magnitude 1.0. We will leave that guy alone. Didn't see anything else over there. We kind of seen between Hekla here and Katla, there's this area here, and we do see this 1.2, and quick peek at it. It is only 800 meters down, so 0.8 of a kilometer. 1.2 in magnitude, and it was at 12:49 p.m. Iceland time. So that is an interesting area. That whole area looks weird to me, you know. Looks like they've had multiple lava flows, like somebody popped a hole in the earth and let it come out a bunch of times. and it made a really weird design. But hey, that's just the area, looking at it from an aerial perspective, which is fine. Anyway, we'll zoom in a little bit over here. I want to go through these ones here real quick. And again, this is out a little bit further, and they're not too far away from Reykjavik, actually. And let's have a look at some of these depths and stuff and times. So this 1.2, 5.1 kilometers down, happened yesterday at 15:25. The 1.4 down here today at 2:42, and 6.7 kilometers down. The 1.9 that's kind of off by himself. 7.1 kilometers down at 22 minutes after midnight, Iceland time. And then we've got a real little swarm or cluster right there. And just zoomed in a little bit to get a little easier to poke at those. 15:12 from yesterday, 1.2, 6.2 kilometers down. This may be from yesterday as well. Yeah, 1.2 there. The 1.6 is from yesterday as well. And let's see, 1.2, yesterday's, 1.7, yesterday's as well from 22:21. And then we got this 1.4. Come on, you can do it. There we go. All right, 18:05 at 6 kilometers down, and then another 1.1. So these are older ones from yesterday. Not going to worry so much about them, but the fact that they are there is interesting. We do have a couple others just around there. Not going to worry about them. This spot here as well, 6.6 kilometers down. This one happened at 1400 Icelandic time, or 2 p.m. if you will. And that was kind of neat to see. But before we get into the peninsula, I want to go check these ones out here. And where are they? Here's a 1.4 right there. I want to see how big that is. And a 1.1 kilometers down, not very deep at all. 12:48 is the time on that. If we zoom back out to locate the other ones. Where are you? Come on, I know you're here. They're hiding. They're hiding on me. There's that 2.8. Wanted to see that guy. 1.1 kilometers down, not very far. 11:40 a.m. For that 2.8. So that is something that is quite interesting, that they are as shallow as they are. Now let's take a look at these three here. This one is 2.8 as well. Again, 1.1 kilometers down of 11:41. And if we slide over a bit, I guess we'll have to go a little bit faster here, I think. Oh, there it is. 2.3 in magnitude, and that one again 1.1 kilometers down, 11:54. And kind of making me wonder, is there something special about that time? Or is that whole plate moving? And that's kind of what I'm thinking, is everything here is moving in that direction, and or possibly that direction, and causing this to jitter a little bit, causing a few 1.1 kilometers is moving along. Yeah, that is it's not very deep. That's the thing. Volcano is nearby. Well, we're hoping that we're going to have a volcano pretty soon. All right, let's get rid of these other ones here in the water. And probably need to be a little closer. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, 1.1, 5:36 a.m. For that 2.9. And then we had a couple more up here somewhere, 1.0, 1.6 kilometers down, 11:50 a.m. Today, and there's another one out here somewhere. There he is, 1.9, and just want to check on him again. 1.1 kilometers down. I'm wondering if they're putting that because they don't have an actual depth, because it's a little odd that everything is 1.1 kilometers down. And that is at 11:56 a.m. So that gives us a pretty good idea of what was there out in the water. And now we can get to the meat and potatoes of what we're seeing here. And this is going to take a few minutes. There are a lot of earthquakes in here. And when you start looking at it, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars. That means 6 of them that are above 3. Thank you, Piggy, for that 5-minute warning. And welcome to Burger, and who else popped in? I thought I seen Maria. Welcome back. Good to have you on board. Just thought I'd take a quick peek at the screen. Anyway, looking at these, 3.7, 6:01 a.m. of 5.3 kilometers down. This 4.2. Showing up as a 1.6. I have no idea why. 6:57, 4 kilometers down. This one here, 4.1 kilometers down. That is another one of those. Why are they showing up as different values? Wow. Yeah, there we go. 3.4 that time. 4.6 clicks down. 6:01 a.m. This guy here, 3.2, 6:26, and that was from, or that was 4.7 kilometers down, M3.1. Get these other big ones out of the way here. This one, 5:35 a.m., 5.6 kilometers down. Yeah, 3.5, sizable shake. And then we see a whole bunch more all over the place that are of varying depths and sizes, I guess. Well, depths seem to be all pretty consistent from what I've seen, though. When I was looking at this, we seen, yeah, Alex, thanks for mentioning that. I will see if I can point those out. And that was where they had the other ones. At the sulfur mines are just out in the valley in front of it. So we'll see about looking at that in a second. Anyway, looking at these, 2.9, 4.4 kilometers down, and it seems to be that swarm was all in that same time zone. This one here, 6:14 a.m., 5 kilometers down, 2.4. This 4.3 down here, 11:38, 3.9 kilometers down, and that is sizable. Now, remember what I was saying. This is a weak spot, okay, because we've had previous vents here. And this was the last of those vents. That was the last area to throw out lava, because that is the freshest, as what we can see here. So for us to get another eruption here in this area would not be impossible. This is a very good candidate area for having another eruption. But yes, it is. I'll get to that in a few minutes, or actually after the break. It is time for the break, and we'll talk about this a little bit more, you guys, when I come back from the break. And just so you understand the other area that Alex and I are kind of yakking about, and I'm not sure if it shows up here. I'm not sure how far east that is. Northeast, somewhere around here, isn't it? Or is it all the way up in here, in these guys? I think it might be in this area here. And we do see the extra earthquakes up here. So that might be pretty cool. What? 26 degrees Celsius? Where? All right. Okay, that is the area the drilling rig is working at. Trev, shh, don't tell everybody. It's where the 1.6 is. This one here. Alex, is that the right location? The one I'm circling? I'm hoping that is. Or if it's the other one. What? At your 26 at your place, Yvonne? Wow. That's bikini weather for you. You are making me jealous. What? It snowed the other day. Yeah. So, yeah, this is the other area that's of concern, but we do have that little swarm over here behind it, and that is also a concern. You know, is it a possibility that we're going to have something happen there? And I think that might just be at the end reach of where that magma chamber is, and I'm really not sure. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to put you back over onto wonderful Etna, the volcano, and we'll see if we can zoom that in a little bit there. And I'm going to leave it there for right now. You can enjoy watching the lava flow down the hill. For those good people who have come to the stream, if you have not yet hit the like button, please do hit the like button. It really does help us out. It's the cheapest, most economical way to help out the stream. Doesn't cost you anything but slight movement of the mouse or perhaps a finger press, and I'm sure you can afford that to help support. And for those good people who have not yet subscribed to the channel, if you feel we've earned it, by all means hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification while you're there. And on that friendly note, I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in a beautiful, sunny, warm Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, where it's not 26 degrees Celsius. I don't even know how warm it is. Yeah. Oh, hey, Oz, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And what covers off here now? Okay, 20 degrees Celsius here in Edmonton. So no snow. I'm happy. All right, you guys. I am going to go for a break. Don't go away. Keep smiling. And I will put some lavally music on there. And that should be playing now. And I will be back in 5 minutes. Don't go away. More to come. the lava snake boogie. Yeah, I should play that for my bunnies. I will see how they react. Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to have you all on here, and welcome back and all that stuff. I'm going to turn that music down and off, and we'll worry about that later. Thank you, everyone, and glad to have you on board here. Toe-tapping good tunes. Yep, you bet. It is, and it, you know, actually, I picked that one by accident. And it actually seems to work better than most of the other ones that I did pick on purpose. So that was kind of funny. I thought, hey, you know, I'll listen to it and see if it kind of works. And I thought, you know, nobody's going to mind that. A little bit of boogie woogie, not too harsh and all that nice stuff. And yeah, it was good. And I'm getting a very good positive feedback on it, so that is awesome. Sue Hayes says, welcome back. Now I have a picture in my mind of bunnies boogieing. That is awesome. Yeah, bunnies boogie, and they do all kinds of things. Probably sitting in the sunshine somewhere, getting a tan. You never know about these silly wabbits. They're all over the place. Anyway, I wanted to go back over to Iceland and take a look at the rest of those earthquakes, and we want to talk a little bit more about that. Does Etna lava ever reach the town or villages? Only on the really big eruptions, Piggy. I think Yvonne would be one that could answer that a little bit easier than I. I have not, yeah, silly wabbit tricks are for kids. You bet. What? There's a rain coming. No, we don't want rain. And, okay. Berger says yes. All right. No, I'm waiting for Yvonne to say yes. Or yeah, it does get there. Anyway, okay, so what I wanted to peek at here again was this area, and of course this area. So this is the sulfur mines area, and that is that where we have that 1.6. Now that isn't a very deep area there. Am I close enough? Maybe not. That might be it. There we go. 6.6 kilometers down. So I'm not overly worried about that. That's pretty long ways down yet, and I don't think we're going to see anything pop up. That was from 1400, by the way. And then we had this other little group over here that we kind of peaked at, and that was from just around midnight for that 1.9. And so these ones here, again, are not very, very deep, right? So or sorry, not shallow, I mean, not very shallow, 6 to 7 kilometer range, and that is telling me that it really is not intending to pop up over there. We did have a couple of other ones on the way towards our wonderful location that we like so much. There was one in the lake here, and just wanted to see how deep that was. 5.4 kilometers down. That was from yesterday, though. 15:52 was the time on that. And then we had another one that is, where is it? 1.4 there. That's over in our neighborhood. And of course, if we zoom in, there's Geldingadarler. And this is where Ragnar is sitting right in here. And there's Maridalier. The valleys, and when we slide over a little bit more, we see it here, heading towards Kalir, 3.8 kilometers down, of course, from 1217 and 1.4 in magnitude. If we go out here a little bit more, you can see Kalir right there. So that's quite a ways away. matter of fact, I think on one of these hills, yeah, probably this one here, they used to have that camera mounted looking at Ragnar in that direction, but nothing over there. So kind of makes me wonder what is going on. And then, of course, we don't see anything else in this area right now. And that is very, very odd. And I'm wondering if we are going to get an eruption over on the other side. All of these, you notice these are almost along that straight line where this vents are. That's a little scary. Makes you wonder. And then, of course, this entire group, it is just incredible the amount of quakes that all happen in that single little swarm. And hopefully, you know, we're going to see something happen soon. And I'm hoping that it's not going to turn around and be a bad thing. What I was mentioning earlier, looking at this darker area, this was a more recent flow that they've had here. The other stuff is more weathered and aged, whereas this happened a lot more recently. But you do see the entire vent system goes a long, long ways here. This is just incredibly long, and that follows pretty much along the ridge, you know, where you almost where you have the two continental plates separating the thing, or this is one of the fissures in there, one of the splits, right? So kind of makes a guy wonder what is going to happen in the future. Is it going to pop out here? If it does, well, then so be it. I wouldn't mind seeing it awful close to the Blue Lagoon, which is right there, and Grindavik right here. And it would not, as long as it stayed in this rough area, it wouldn't be that bad as far as the populace. Even if it flowed this way, we would be okay with, I think, if they lost a chunk of that road, that wouldn't be that big of a deal, as long as it didn't flow this way. And that would really be detrimental and not a good thing. The other option, of course, is when you're looking at these along the vent systems here, you kind of have to wonder, but you know, again, they're still fairly far down, 5.3 kilometers, that kind of thing. That is a long ways down. If we take a look at a couple other ones, just to kind of measure a 5.4, 4:24 a.m. on that one. We got this one, a 1.0, 5.1 kilometers down at 12:48. And then I think the 1.3 here as well. That's from yesterday. I'm not going to worry about him. 1.2, or sorry, 2.2, 9:54 a.m. And that was 5.4 kilometers down. Just check this one here as well. 9:57, 5.3 kilometers down. So it's still a long ways down as far as I'm concerned. That magma could still be flowing back and forth, and who knows what it's going to be doing in the near future. Just because we have all these quakes here, we know that this whole area, and this is where we get into the other map. If we're using this map, we know that whole area, and I'm actually going to do something here. Well, I changed the dates on the time. Actually, we're going to just add, I think, from January 1st to now, and see what it looks like. That's 12,000 some quakes in there, and that gives you a pretty good idea of where the split is. Okay, so that can happen anywhere along that ridge. If you zoom out, you can actually see exactly where that ridge is going across the continent, or the island, if you want to call it that, like this. and in here it kind of zigzags a little bit. There's some other fissures in here as well, but this is the split line. So that's the North American plate, this is the Eurasian plate, and here's your divider line. And basically follow the big red line and it works all the way up there. So yeah, lots of movement. See the gap in the line of quakes? That is where I see a potential buildup of tension. You're referring to right in here. That would be, I guess, just close to north of Katla kind of thing. Is that what you're saying, Alex? This one here, or are you on the Rikens Peninsula? If we go in here, you're thinking maybe in this little gap. Not sure exactly what where you're thinking there, because I do have a lot of quakes showing on here, and this is just from basically Hekla or Lackey area. No, the Sulphur Mountain east. Okay, yeah, the Sulphur Mountain. That's where. Hang on, I lost it now. I got too many quakes on here. That would be over here somewhere. That's somewhere around here. And we did see this one here from that had a 2.4 here a while back. You know, that kind of thing. So yeah, that could be, that's your Sulphur Mountain area, and there's nothing in here to show any magma movement of any type. We do have this little swarm area here, and we had that one a while back, 14th, that's not that far back, 4.9, and that was on the May 14th, that's yesterday, yeah, could have been. And anyway, that's kind of what we're looking at. So we don't know where it's going to pop up. That's the thing, and that's kind of the weird part, right? All right, let's get back to where we are, and it would be May. Where are we here? About there, and a lot less quakes on the map than. Okay, we looked at all these. I did want to check this map to see if we had anything out at the other places that we weren't seeing any other shakers. We did see this out here at the Grimsvatn, and that is some real little ones here. 700 meters down, 0.7, 3 kilometers down at 804, my bad. This map is slightly different than the other one. Anyway, 3 kilometers down, 0.6 at 8:04 a.m. and this guy here, 1.0, 3 kilometers down at 7:19 a.m. So that's the three there. That's two more than what we've seen on the other map, which is fine. They don't always report stuff. We didn't see this one before here either, and I'm kind of surprised, but not really surprised. 7 kilometers down, 0.5 from yesterday at 20:56, and I wanted to slide back up to Astja and take a look in that area. We didn't have too much other than this guy here, which was from yesterday at 1920, and 23 kilometers in depth, quite a ways down, 0.7. So that's a little weird. Usually we don't see them that deep, and I think that is about it for on the mainland. And off we go into the water. We did see that one, 3:16 a.m., 1.6 in magnitude, 10 kilometers down. I did notice though on this map they are not showing the ones out here, and I find that a little bit odd, but I guess it is what it is. So Very, very interesting to see that massive swarm right here. And hopefully, if we go to the other map, yeah, that's what that one looks like. A little hard to deal with when you've got all those colors. Yeah, they're showing a lot more of the smaller quakes in here as well. So that's quite busy on both sides of the highway. But yeah, this is, I call it a super swarm, I guess. But yeah, 4.3, starting to get pretty big as far as earthquakes are concerned. 4.1, and then we had a bunch of 3s in there. And again, these guys aren't showing all of the 4s on here, and I'm kind of wondering if things have been downgraded a little bit or something. It's a little bit odd. Don't know who's got the best info or the right info, but we are seeing multiple spots, and we're not seeing the other stuff here either out in the Tules on this one. But no worries. Anyway, 5-minute warning. Holy mackerel, we're way behind in doing what we're doing. So many earthquakes to look at. Okay, quick run around. Let's take a look at Sakurajima in Japan, and that is this picture, of course. Let me see if I can get on the proper one. We do see it off-gassing, not giving us any big trouble or anything like that. The boat is in. Hurry and get your ice cream before the boat leaves. And we can see the plume getting up there. Looks pretty awesome. And I don't know if this thing's ever going to start producing lava. I want to see lava flying out of there. That's like major eruptions. All right, we'll carry on. Everybody go get your ice cream and hurry back. Sakurajima, yeah, is the name of that volcano. And okay, all right. While you're running, we're going to take a look at Mount Fuji, and Mount Fuji does not look good, but somebody removed the spider webs. That's all right. This is Aso. Aso-san is, I like the green fields, man. That looks nice. Look, we got chevals out here. Icelandic horses over here in Japan. It's either that or they're four-legged Japanese people. I don't even want to go there. It kind of reminds me of this thing, you know, where's your horse? A friend of mine used to do that. Where's your horse? Where's your horse? He used to say that to one of his neighbors. And so his neighbor, of course, being the crafty farmer that he was, he went and got a couple of kids. And they put on a horse costume. And, of course, the first thing when the guy came over says, where's your horse? And the kids were practicing walking as a horse with this costume on, as two in the same costume, and they were actually pretty good at it. And I thought it was hilarious because they came trotting around at the corner just as the guy said, "Where's your horse?" And of course, my buddy there says, "Right there. You see him?" And that was pretty cool. So closed, no cars and people. It's Sunday today, Burger. They take their day off on Sundays. Anyway, that's what we're seeing there. Let's pop down to Suwanoshi-jima, and there we do see a little bit of an actual volcano shape, and we do see a plume going up into the air. And this is, even though it is still pea soup, Suwanoshi-jima. Try saying that 5 times real fast. It'll be fun. Anyway, it did look pretty good. I was looking actually earlier trying to see if we had any eruptive stuff coming out of there. I did not see any decent smoke or anything, and of course this is in the middle of the night. This is at 1:12 or 1:13 a.m. Look how light that sky is, and that looks pretty awesome. And backing up a little bit more, and that's just a quarter after midnight. And again, I'm not seeing any red or fire in the caldera there, so we'll leave that guy be. I'm gonna put it back here. Oh, hang on, did the boat leave? No, we got the second boat coming in. Double ice cream, you guys. So you get extra ice cream. No, yo, joking, Dr. Fox. What? No, yo? No, yo. How about ice cream, yo? Ice cream, yo. All right, double whammy on the ice cream. You get 2 times the ice cream today in one visit. And I'm sure Piggy's down there just waiting for that second boat to come in. She got her quota off the first one. Double brain freeze, you bet. And it is time for me to get at it. I'm going to go to sleep now. Thanks for another great stream, Dr. Fox, Mons, Lavaliers, and Lava family. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. And good night, Yvonne Kunkel. Pleasant dreams, and have lavely dreams. And take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. And you run away now, you don't get no ice cream. All right. It is that time, though, of the day. It is break time. I am going to put you back onto... I'm going to hurry up here. That boat is docking. You guys can do your thing. I'm going to put it back on this page, turn on some music, and hide from that cat. The Kraken, of course. It's coming. And we know it is. All right, you guys. If you are enjoying the show, by all means, hit that like button if you haven't done so already. As well, if you're new to the stream and you have not yet subscribed and you feel that what you've seen is good and you think that we've earned that subscription, by all means, give it a quick shot there. Don't forget to hit the bell notification, and that will be all cool and dandy. Also, if you see the people that are in green in the channel, those are lavaliers, and of course they are helping out by supporting the channel by becoming a member. Membership is $2.99 a month, and you get the extra perks of the emojis and being kind of given a shout out as you come in. Mind you, I give everybody shout outs, so it kind of isn't that much of a perk, but the emojis are. Anyway, on that note, I am your host, DrFox2000. Let's see if we can get those likes up a little bit higher. And VolcanoX live stream, will be back live in 5 minutes, or I will be back live in 5 minutes. The stream will just stay on. Okay, don't go away. Keep smiling, and I'll be back. No food fights, okay? It makes a real mess. And the boat is docked, so you can get your ice cream now. I'll be back. And my microphone is back on. Welcome back, everyone. I'm glad to have everyone on board. And I'm your host, DrFox2000. You are watching VolcanoX, a live stream. And glad to have you all on board today. I see we've got 63 people still in the chat, which is excellent, and 76 likes. Awesome. Love to see those likes go up a little bit more. We'll see what happens. And thank you for the welcome backs from all kinds of people here. We got Alba Girl. We've got Trev just put the microphone. Arizona Snowman and Henry Nelson and Craig Thor and Piggy and okay. I'll just be honest. I don't like that tune. Which tune? What? The Boogie Woogie one? Oh, come on, Craig Thor. Or not Craig Thor, Garabandal. It's a good tune. Craig Thor likes it. Anyway, Paul also says welcome back and stuff like that. I can hear you. Theme music is done. You bet. Thanks, Sharon Stewart. And also, Sherry says welcome back as well. Glad that you guys are here. So it's good to have you back, Dr. Fox. All right, Garabandal. We're going to have to find some other music just for you. I don't know. Everybody's got different tastes in music, okay? And like I say, this one just happens to kind of fit and gets people moving a little bit. And I do like the boogie woogie. That's pretty awesome. I am here, Dr. Fox. Colin Deadman, loving the intro. Thank you. Appreciate that. And anyway, as I didn't actually say it before the break, but it is bacon seed time. And of course, that is what we really, really like. My tail twirls to it, Dr. Fox. Oh, perfect. George Couto, welcome. Porto in the house. Big hola to all. George, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And all good. Okay, bacon seeds. Here we go. And that was our guy from yesterday. That's where we left off. The reason I leave it on the screen is so I know where I was. Okay, and that's a cute picture anyway. That guy. I wish I was him getting that massage. It would feel so nice. Anyway, new bacon seeds. And today is all about hot weather and being at the beach. So there you go. And there is Piggy with her Hawaiian attire and enjoying her stay. She's on her pink towel. She's got her Hawaiian stuff on, sunshades. I'm surprised that her umbrella is turned around the other way, though. Kind of not proper, I think. But that's okay. Anyway, we like it. So let's carry on with the with the next one here. And this is, of course, another one in a sun chair. And got some cool shades on, looking pretty smug. Gangster-like. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Looks good, though. All right. Yep. Chillin'. Welcome, Sasha. And it is indeed a chillin' pig. And here's the whole family out at the beach. And they've got the big blanket set out. They've got a little water shark and some buckets and stuff like that for toys. And other things, and definitely the whole family enjoying their wonderful day out at the beach. That is awesome, you guys. And yeah, beach piggies. That's what it's all about. It's pretty cool. And this little, I guess it'd be a little girl, came back and looks black and white. Looking at the camera going, I didn't go to the beach. I stayed home. All right. Well, you can stay home. That's all right. You're allowed. And let's get to our last bacon seed here for today. And we always save the cutest ones for last, right? So pretty nice little bacon seeds. And here's our last bacon seed. Hang on. There's something wrong with this picture. I'm suspecting this is not a bacon seed. There's something wrong here. There's carrots. And why is it suntanning its belly? Cooked rabbit. No, not cooked rabbit. Sunny rabbit, sunny bunny, and sunbathing. And you won't ever see a rabbit lay like that unless it feels really, really comfortable. And that is pretty cool. Love it, you guys. And that, I just want to rub its belly. I don't know. The belly is white. Yep, most of them are, believe it or not. They all seem to be like that. Is that what its belly is? Yeah, everybody's noticing. And all cool. So that's our bacon seeds for today, even though the last one isn't a bacon seed. And we don't mind. Sunny bunny is always cool. All right, let's move on and take a look at other places before we get too carried away and lose the rest of our light. It started raining in the Azores, and unfortunately that doesn't help us out much. Before, you could see the waves were pretty choppy there and stuff like that. Let's get on to the right channel here. There we go. And yep, they're getting storms now, and I thought it was looking that way earlier. You notice white water in here, so they are getting a lot of wave splashing. Even on the rock here, it's noticeable to be able to see that water. And of course, you can see the really dark cloud in this area. It's probably pouring like crazy over here. A little bit of the lights over from Pico Island on the other side, but that's it. Let's move to the next picture, and there you can see very dark clouds now. And of course, it is raining in that location already, and that's one of the other harbors. That's okay though. We will leave that be. We can take a look at the 24 hours worth. I don't know how well they have it. There we go. Let's see if we can change that a little wider. And boy, those guys really work fast, eh? I guess with bad weather like that, you really got to move it. Otherwise, you're going to get stormed out. Well, ferry showed up, unloaded things, and took off again. And then it got nicer again for a little while. And of course, I'm sure that the clouds came right back in, and there's more of that rain heading their way, I guess. And that should be just about it. Yeah, about 10 seconds to go to get through the whole day. And yeah, you can see that shifting, the way that wind is shifted, and all of a sudden you get more storm stuff coming in. And that's kind of what we're seeing there. So let's put that back to where it is. We'll get over onto the next batch of things that we want to look at, and that is our earthquakes. We'll turn that back on. Turn the other one off in the background. There we go, so we don't mess things up. And again, this map is so hard to tell. This is the Azores, and of course this is St. George, Pico Island here, and it is very difficult to tell what is the latest earthquake on here, other than the flashing marks. 2004 we had a 1.6, and I'm not sure of what the other ones were doing. If we slide down a little bit, we can take a quick countdown here to see how many quakes we did have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's see. Oh yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. So we got 2 1.6s, 4, 5, 6. So it should be about 6 in total. And don't know if those are actually all on St. George, but we'll definitely have a quick look there. Looking at the other map, I'm actually going to refresh this since it's already a little bit stale, and we like to make sure that we have the latest. So we do see 23 hours ago 2.4 over on one of the other islands there. Then we had this guy a day and 7 hours ago. Too old. Not going to worry about them, and we want to get into what is happening now, of course. And then we see there's a whole pile on this as well, and I hope they're just taking the latest ones, 19 hours, 3 hours, that kind of thing, 24 hours, 21 hours. So they're showing a whole bunch more. And yeah, again here, I don't know, I hit 24 hours, past 24 hours. That's what we want. Global force, no, I don't want global force, nothing. Come on, I want to see what's happening in the 24 hours, not 3 days worth here, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 showing there, and there is a 6 right there, all on St. George, and that is what we are seeing. If we click on this guy, you can see they are all very close to the surface. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and nothing over 2, and nothing very, very large at all. So still at the hurry up and wait game for St. George, and not much we can do other than wait, and we'll see what happens in the future. All right, carrying on. Welcome, Neil. Glad to have you on board. Did I miss anyone else? Nick Addison, welcome back as well. We got Sherry is back in the house here as also. Looking, did I miss anyone else? If I didn't say your name or call you out there earlier, like Daryl R or somebody, just let me know. I will say hi to you. I'd be glad to do that. So thank you guys. Anyway, Wormhand says good night all. Take care, Wormhand, and all the best to you. Hey, how come am I already on that one? I shouldn't be there. I should be. Yeah, no, that's okay. We can be there. Or did I click the wrong thing here again? A wrong map? There's our St. George. Was that not what was on there? We see them. Anyway, there's our 6 right there, and this is our stuff up top in case that didn't come through. What? I don't think I can see the lunar eclipse here. Too many clouds and a gray coming later. Yeah, there is a lunar eclipse tonight for those people who don't know. Premature eruption. Yeah, Nick, I don't know. No, nothing premature yet. We'll see what happens. Okay, so of course that is our Azores for today, and we will leave those be and leave it on that. That way I can always find it. And on that note, let's pop over to. We already had a look at Sakurajima. We want to go over to Popocatépetl, and that is this guy right here. And it was smoking pretty good earlier. It's calmed down a whole bunch. That one is buffering. I don't know why. And so is that one. Why do these things buffer? I get them not buffering before the show, and then all of a sudden they're doing their thing again. We'll get back to them. Anyway, this is another volcano. This is Fuego de Colima, and this is south of Guadalajara it also is been smoking a little bit the last little while, and the more we carry on, this is a Fuego in Guatemala, not to be confused with the other Fuego we were just talking about. And it is horribly hard to see if this one is actually even doing anything. In between the clouds, we did see it peek out a couple of times, just barely, and not much to be noticed from it. If we go back earlier in the day, we could see it. There it is. And we even see some off-gassing or puffing, if you will. And I don't know if it's me, or does that not look as gray as what it was the other day. It's a lot more steamy white stuff coming out rather than the other stuff. Alaska, Doc? No, Alaska is later. Right now we're working on other things. Alaska is less important. Okay, here we go. Tolica is our next one as we're going down the coast, and that is in Nicaragua. And it's, again, earlier it was really quite smoky. I'm surprised it let up a little bit and we can actually see now. That is that one. This one, of course, is Momotombo. Momotombo is doing its thing. That is also in Nicaragua, and that is from earlier today. So we do see a little bit of off-gassing. And of course, Messiah. And Messiah is, it's off-gassing. You can see the plume here, but not as well, not doing too much. So we're pretty good that way. What? You had a Popocatépetl on the screen for a minute. Yes, we did. And then we tried to get... Oh, let's skip these ads. Why are these ads here? This is just crazy. All right, I see they got the same problem that we have. This is the one of the other shots is Popocatépetl, and this is the third one that we have. So Popocatépetl is not doing as much. No, hang on. Yeah, that is Popocatépetl. Really cool. All right. So 3-minute warning. Thank you, Piggy. Popping over. This is a quick peek over at just in time to see what is going on at Merapi, and you see that lava flow coming down like crazy. That is actually one of the bigger ones that we've had as of late. So that is really quite interesting to see, and you can definitely see the bacon rolling down the hill. So Nick Addison, I'll ask her. Alaska. Who is Alaska? Alaska? Uh-oh. What have we got in here now? We got bad guys in here. Okay. Deleted already. Thank you. And please flag those guys. An adult dating site is basically a porn site, from what I understand. Anyway. Yep, lots of bacon coming down there, and that is pretty awesome. And I wanted to get myself on the correct screen here. That is, of course, pretty neat to be able to see. That's a lot of lava, and it's gotten down quite low on the hill here in comparison to what we've seen before. Usually it only makes it to around here. This time it's quite a bit further, and that is evident in both pictures here. So pretty neat to see. If we back that up just a little bit, and I wanted to see if we could see any more big ones like that. And I really haven't been watching this one at all as of late, and you probably know why. So I've been paying attention to the other ones, of course. Even in this shot here, you see it's quite far down. That is actually amazing. I'm going to see if we can back that up just a little bit. And yeah, that was another one. So today, apparently, Merapi is being a little bit more fruitful and throwing out a lot more lava. And that is kind of neat to see. Yeah, there it goes. I'm just trying to get it to a point where it's actually spilling really well. So hard to do. There we go. Okay. So, yeah. I like the way that lights up. That is pretty neat and pretty awesome. And we can see the material going down the hill. Mods, adult dating sites. Yeah, they've already taken care of that, so that is good. Yeah, Craig Thor, those have been going around in a lot of places. There's spam. It's just absolute spam. But anyway, looking at the picture though, it is top left is really hard to see, but you can see the bacon finally coming out below the clouds underneath there. And that means it is actually moving quite a long distance coming down that hill. That's one heck of a long ramp, and I'm surprised that we see it going that far. And as you can see, it's basically down to the bottom of where the normal flows would go, right? So definitely a little extra bacon today from Merapi. And kind of like that. I'm going to have to take a little bit more of a look and see where the other good spots are. Anyway, I'm going to put that guy back on live, and I think we are already over a little bit. Just wanted to have a quick peek here at Semeru, and that is our picture of Semeru right now. It too was erupting, and that is pretty awesome. So it never rains, but it pours, you guys. On that friendly note, if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, please don't forget to hit that like button. And I am setting this up for our break here, so please enjoy the lava flow of Etna while I take my break. And after my break, we will carry on with what we've got here. And music should be on. And I'm good for now. Dr. Fox, what? Or no, hang on. Hands over a box of Twinkies. Oh my God, you guys. Stop it with those Twinkies. Don't forget to hit that like button, you guys. We're trying to get to 150. We haven't even got to 100 yet. So please help us out. Support the channel by hitting that like button. That would really, really be awesome. And yeah, I see Poppet. I'm going. I'm your host, DrFox2000. I'll be back in 5 minutes or so before Poppet attacks me. Okay, I've got my microphone back on. I'll turn that music off. And yep, that spam is indeed very, very annoying. I bet that everybody hates it. And I'm hoping everybody's flagging them as they're doing their thing. Thank you for the welcome backs. And yeah, very sick spam. It is indeed not liked at all. And we see it on tons and tons of different places. Yona, welcome. Good to see you, Yona. And I hope that you're not shaking too much. And okay, so I love it, everybody. I'm glad to be back on here, and we'll keep going with our wonderful stuff. We were looking at Sakurajima. No, hang on. Semaru. That's what I was going to put back on there. Semaru. And let's get it on the screen again here. We wanted to take a look at that a little bit. And I want to see if we can go back and see what it looks like as it was erupting. And let's see if we can get over there. Big and beautiful Semaru. And where are we here? Yeah, that's about where I want to be. And this was probably just over 20 minutes ago. I know the picture isn't the best because it's slightly out of focus here. Make sure, yeah, 720 is the best we can do. But that was a little bit of a sploosh there, and we can see what it looked like, and definitely worthwhile. So that is Semaru in eastern Java in Indonesia, doing exactly what it is supposed to be doing. And that is splashy lava. Yep, that is being a volcano. And we like that. Definitely worthy of having on a volcano show, right? And splat fritters. Spam fritters. Yep. Yeah, we can do that. And of course, these eruptions were a little bit more spontaneous like that. Let's see if we can find another one here. A little while before that. There's a few in here, so I know it was pretty bad looking earlier, and then it got better for a while, and then it got cloudy again. So this is kind of hit and miss. And let's see if we can find an eruption here somewhere. Nope. I'm going back a little bit further. Oh, there was a little one there somewhere. Yeah, that was just a really tiny one. I want to get to. I thought there was a much bigger one that I seen earlier here. And hopefully I will be able to get back to it. Let's see. The one that made that mess down on the bottom. That's the one I'm looking for here. Let's see if we can find it. Go back a little. Yeah, I think it might have been just before they zoomed in close on it, because this was already heading down. And you can actually see, if you're looking at that the front end of this lava is basically filled up the valley here, and that is your lava flow going down, and it is pushing down further and further. So definitely doing its thing. It is wonderful to see, and that is good old Semaru, and again East Java. We like it. And of course the other one, Central Java, was Merapi. And that one is going to and doing its thing. So pretty awesome. Holy macaroni! 105 degrees in Phoenix, Arizona. 41 degrees Celsius. That is a little too warmish, but it's a dry heat. I had to say that. Oh, it's a dry heat. 41C, dry heat or not. Dry heat is better than humid heat. Yeah, 41 is still way too hot. You say that to me at 31 degrees Celsius, it's a dry heat. I'll be okay with it, but 41 is still too hot no matter what. And actually, Phoenix is the place where I experienced the highest temperatures ever in my own life. And while I was actually at the airport in Phoenix, the temperature outside was 118 degrees Fahrenheit. And that was just too much. Too much. Literally, you want to fry an egg, put it on the sidewalk. You got no problem frying it. The sidewalks, actually standing on the sidewalks, your feet would start getting really hot and hurting. You had to go back into the building. Yeah, and that is Phoenix, Arizona, though. It was so hot there that you couldn't stand on the sidewalk. Never mind be wandering around. But anyway, beautiful Semeru on the screen there. And we'll put that back to live so we can see what it looks like now in the wee morning hours here at 4:44 a.m. for those guys. Well, it's a little bit out of focus, but that's not that big of a deal. As the sun comes up, I'm sure the autofocus will kick in and do its thing. And Yona came in earlier, and she's finally saying hi. I'm glad that you're here, Yona. And hopefully you're not shaken up too much. All right, let's get over to some of our other volcanoes we haven't looked at yet. What's Taal doing? And we're going to have a quick peek. Why does it look like Taal is not in the right time zone? Have we skipped something here? Let's see if Taal is stuck. Where's Taal? No, that's, yeah, it is. It's not in the right time zone. Why are we not seeing a Taal in the right place? That's a video. That's not, let me see if I can refresh that, you guys. No, that's just the video. Let me, there. We'll try that. No, I don't want to watch your coffee. You drink all the mud you want. Thank you, Daryl R., for that wonderful super chat of $5. I'm going to read that. That's the first super chat of the day here. Thanks, Daryl. Daryl R. and $5. Thank you kindly for that support. Leaving Tuesday for Mount St. Helens. Will be at Johnston Observatory May 18th, 42nd anniversary. Will try my hand at streaming if weather permits. Daryl, if you can stream, make sure you got my email address. Let me know ahead of time. I would love to work with you on that and help you out, or maybe even restream what you're streaming. That would be pretty cool and awesome, and I would like that. I'm just looking at some other screen here. I don't know why all of a sudden something is popping up over there. I don't get it. It's almost like somebody is trying to start one of the Windows Edge browsers by itself. I didn't click on anything. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, Taal volcano coming out of the fog. Of course, what you can see there, not anything major coming up. Yes, sir. At least send photos to email. Okay, that would be awesome, Daryl. I would love that and appreciate it very much. I think we all would. So, very, very cool. Okay, Taal is doing its thing. Hey, get rid of that. And I don't know if Madam Rutsa has her side going as of yet. No, not yet. So we will just stick with this one. Next one on our list of course, is going, well, quick a peek at Yellowstone, and then we will zip back out to Hawaii. And there she goes, Old Faithful, blowing her stack. And look at all the people. Holy mackerel. I hope they charged admission. That would have been at least 17 shekels. Anyway, that is a pretty awesome Old Faithful eruption. I love watching that. And yeah, look at all the people. That is pretty cool. There's got to be at least 1,000 people watching. Well, maybe 500-600 or something, but lots anyway for what we normally see. And yeah, I'm sure the Sasquatch is waiting for one of them to wander off into the woodworks there somewhere and make lunch. So, pretty awesome. Edith NZ says awesome. Welcome, Edith. Bananapus also here. Welcome. And let's see. I think we're good for now with those good names. And yes, Yellowstone definitely doing its thing. I'm not sure what those bugs are that are flying around the camera, though. Almost look like dragonflies. Hope they're not going to do anything strange in front of us. We don't need to see dragonflies mating or anything like that. Anyway, bad. All right, next volcano, of course, will be Hawaii. And let's zip over there. We're going to have a quick peek. And we'll leave Old Faithful be. And there is Hawaii. And, of course, there is our lava pond. And this was from 4:06 a.m. Hawaii time. Tetra, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And 4:06 Hawaii time, beautiful shot. And we will take a quick snapshot of that. And then I will refresh it and see what it looks like at present time, which should be about 1400 or something, or 1200 Hawaii time, if it'll load. Okay, it's having difficulty loading. Let's go to the next one while that's loading. And this was 4:06 a.m. On this shot. There's our primary lava pool. The vent is here, pouring out into via lava tubes into the secondary hornitos here, and then more lava tubes feeding the lake system. We see a lot of light around the back here, and this is likely a place where there's more lava tubes allowing more lava to flow other directions. We do see this lit up very well over here, as well as along the edges. You can see all the hot spots, which is really cool. I'm going to try refreshing that one. That one worked, and we do see what's going on there. I'm going to try this other one again here and see if I stop it and then try again. Yeah, there. I guess it didn't love the first refresh. And here's the entry point of the lava, and of course you can see that the pond is very, very full. So Trev hasn't been out there with the lava truck, so we're still okay. They still have a lot of lava. Hint, hint, Trev. Okay, never mind. I didn't say that out loud. That is 11:46 a.m. of course Hawaii time that we seen that. And this one was, where's the time on it? This one, oh, it's on the screen. Silly me. Right there, 11:48 a.m. This is the opposite side, or different view. You can see the material in the background, as well as out here in the forefront, which is right on the perimeter of the caldera. And, of course, the definite lava lake right in the middle here. If we refresh that one, we should be able to see what it looks like. Yep, and this is our daytime view of it. again, that material in the back, you notice it looks like there's a ridge right here, and that is actually higher up than this lower area here. And then, of course, the lava lake or pond is lower yet. This is Pig Island, and of course all that smoke with the fresh lava hitting the old lava that's cooled gives us a lot of smoke. Primary vents over here, you can kind of sort of see that hornito, and then their divider vent right in here with a lava tube inside. That's kind of what we're seeing there. And I think what we'll do is we'll pop over to the earthquake map real quick and go over that pretty fast. There's I see we're going to run out of time here anyway, but we'll keep going. All right, let's get over to the earthquakes. There we are, and I want to zoom in on the Pahala area of anyway, that's your Hawaiian island chain right there, and we want Pahala. This is the big island of Hawaii. We don't see anything up here at Mauna Loa or Mauna Kea, and we don't see too much new stuff here. Going real quick across these, 1.9 from 12:17 today. This guy here, 2.4 from 8:57 today. We see this guy a little further out, 2.3, 4:12 a.m. And what do we got here is from today at 13:41. Then this guy is 4:22 a.m. For that 1.8. This 1.7 is 10:53 yesterday. Not going to worry about that guy. This one here today at 35 minutes after midnight, 2.0. A little bit bigger on this 2.4 from that's yesterday's, from 1943 yesterday. This one from today, 13:56 for that 2.1. This guy hiding in the back, 2.9, 13:29 was the time on it. And this guy here, 2.3, 13:50. And then we have this guy here, 2.2 at 13:48. So they're all about the same time area, and that is pretty awesome. We'll get to those two in a second. Just want to see this one down here. This one is 60 meters, or sorry, 600 meters above sea level, and that is a 2.6, my bad, at from yesterday at 2042. Now these are a little bit newer, these two, and of course this is the Kilauea caldera, and this is where two pineapples threw his lunch, and it landed over there, and it was a 2.5 kilometers down into the pit, and it was at 8:09 a.m. I don't think he threw anything in there, but that's where that earthquake is. Looks pretty awesome. The observation area is more over here somewhere when they're looking at this, so that's pretty cool. And this is the other one, 1.8, 10:58 a.m., 0.8 kilometers down. So still quite a bit of depth, even though we think it's, only 0.8. It's actually, you still have that's a 0.8 above sea level, right? So actually below sea level. Yeah, depth, that's how they measure it. So if it was a negative number, it would be above sea level. So that's actually probably about 2 kilometers down from that point, because you do have a little bit of height from the volcano itself, if that makes sense. Okay, I'll leave that. Lisa P. Frampton, hello, glad to have you on board. And we will carry on with our other wonderful stuff. Leave Hawaii be, and we'll pop in over to the Canary Islands, have a quick peek there and see if we refresh. We don't get too much on here. I do see that guy, 2.9. That was actually from a couple of days back already. Not going to worry about that. I'm only interested in these two quakes on the top here. And one is not in our area. Actually, neither one of them are in La Palma. If we zoom into La Palma, all we get is older quakes. And so this is 2 days in a row now that we have had 0 quakes on La Palma. So it definitely has calmed down. And I don't know what we're going to do with La Palma. I think we need to get over there with the drill rig and start planting some big explosives way down at about 60 kilometers down and shake that puppy up, no? What? DrFox2000, DrFox, Dr. Fox. Da 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 don. Da 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 don. Okay. All right, leaving that alone. Volcano map, real quick. Just looking at what we've got. Nothing major showing up. St. George still in an orange, and our yellows are still yellows. And looking at most of what we've got, it's pretty quiet. Alaska Cleveland volcano is the one that we added, and that is on the Laurentian Islands up here. These up in this spot, that's the Kamchatka Peninsula in Russia, still doing its thing. And really there's nothing, no new volcanoes that we know of. And even down here, I don't think they've put, I'm waiting for them to put White Isle Volcano back in on it as a yellow, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. There's Tofua in Tonga, Yasur, of course, and his buddies, Eoba, and is it Goa, if I said it right, and of course here Papua New Guinea with their two, actually there's a bunch there, not gonna worry about them, Leolatok and Semeru, Marapi, and Krakatoa. This is on the island of Java, Indonesia, and Ibu and Dukono is right there. They are making quite a plume of bad gas, but that's okay. And Suwanoshi Ajima is that red one. The other one is Sakura Jima, and that is it for Japan. Of course, here you've got the Karimsky volcano and the other ones. And of course, we haven't looked at these guys yet. We'll take a quick peek at the Alaskan pictures and see if there's anything neat and new and wonderful. I'm not going to spend too much time here. Urta Ale still there. The one in DR Congo still there. Our black carbonate is still there, as well as Maya, not doing a heck of a lot. And there's Etna in full red, and of course Volcano and Stromboli, as well as Campi. So these are the volcanoes that are around the world. You can get that map if you like. Volcano World is the keyword. Brings up the link for you. Let's pop over to our, hang on, I wanted to go to Alaska. Let's go to Alaska. We'll go to Alaska. And yeah, I don't think I went through things here in Alaska, but I'll have to take a look. It's okay, we can do this on our own. And let's see what we've got for pictures for Alaska today. And of course, something has moved. Everything seems to have shifted. I seem to have a white line everywhere again. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, that is what we're seeing. Very cloudy day there at Pavlov. And if we go over to Cleveland and take a look at see what their image is like. That is the current image, and we'll see. Yep, that's it, and that's all we get. And that was actually from April 30th. That's a long time ago. This is right there. It looks like Great Sitkins, but not seeing a heck of a lot. We'll have a quick peek and see. Oh, there goes the sun, and trying to burn off some of that stuff. Yeah, that's not bad. At least we know where the volcano is. We can see it over there. Not too much else happening there. And then, of course, this is a semi, and we'll take a look at it in the last 12 hours and see what those pictures look like, if anything at all. Oh, they're back. Oh boy. Hey, there was the moon. They have the moon in Alaska too. That's pretty cool. And there's some pluming, and definitely worthy of having a look here. So, yep, definitely worthwhile, you guys. That was, of course, our wonderful semi-Sopoch Noi. I'll never get that name. I'll try it one of these days. All right, not a worry, you guys, and we'll see what we can do here to get over to the weather maps now. And let me get on there and get it in the right spot here. So North America not looking too bad as far as SO2 levels. Central America, same thing. We do see a little bit more going out into the Pacific this time around, so it's not being pushed over into the Gulf here, which is really good. We see our regular stuff from the good old volcanoes that are right along the edges here. So everything blowing into the Pacific right now, with the exception of right here at Nicaragua, which looks like it's twirling back into the opposite direction. Not going to worry about that though. We do see our other one here. This one really hasn't done too much here today, I don't think. If we go full screen on it just to take a quick peek and see if there's any puffing. Yep, a little bit of puffing coming out this morning. And not going to worry about that guy though. So that's Sabancaya in Peru, of course. And we get over here looking at New Zealand. Looks pretty clean, with the exception of a little bit from White Isle Volcano, which is not on the list anymore. Tofua is still off-gassing pretty good. This is a Yasur, and it's doing its thing. We'll have a quick peek here just to see what it looks like, and there you go. That gives you our 24 hours of Yasur. It has not stopped erupting. So direct vent down into the underworld. If you ever want to go, you are at the right place if you go to Yasur. And of course we slide over a little bit more stuff out in the islands, and of course Papua New Guinea here, and sliding over a bit more. Leolotok be making this mess here, Semeru and Merapi, and then a little bit from Krakatoa, but Krakatoa has really calmed down now, so a lot of that would just be regular pollution from too many people down there, which is fine. Also seeing right in here Ibu and Dukono doing their thing. I'm not going to worry about them, and just regular pollution coming out of that area. Zipping up a little bit into Japan, of course, we do see the normal stuff there. I'm not even going to worry about that. China, still a lot of people pollution. It's eased up a little bit coming out of the three up here in the on the Kamchatka Peninsula, so that's not so bad. And if we slide over, we see our South Africa still doing their smelting. DR Congo, that volcano plus some industrial stuff right there. And RTVE would be right about here, and you can barely tell that it's there considering of all the other pollution going on in the area. And here's that bigger plume coming out of Mount Etna. And that is what we see, you guys. So that looks pretty awesome, pretty cool. And slipping over at top of Iceland, we don't see a darn thing. It's Sunday, they're not smelting anything. All right, whether or not we like it, I'm going to have a look at the weather. And we're going to refresh that map because it wasn't fresh enough. Okay, since we were just in Iceland, let's have a look there. On the peninsula, 9-10 degrees. Wow, they're basking in the sunshine there, or they were. And for evening temperatures, those are actually very, very good. For Iceland, they are getting some of that wonderful Gulf Stream air that's being up and redirected here. So that's what they're seeing. Beautiful weather. Quick peek at Norway, Sweden, and Finland. And they are a lot warmer today. Speaking of, where'd Gura go? Maybe Gura is taking the day off. But Gura is probably outside having a good time. It is very nice there, so looking at it is wonderful. Ireland looks pretty awesome, so our West Isle friends probably enjoying their day at 14-15 degrees Celsius for an evening walk or stroll on the beach. Hint, hint, Irish monk, take her for a walk on the beach. Oh, did I say that out loud? Anyway, Scotland a little cooler, but not by much, and England a lot nicer. Looking at this in Germany, western portions really nice. Getting over by Berlin, a little bit cooler, but not that bad. Poland doing its thing, and of course we get into some of the other places like Chechnya and those areas. Little, well, I guess that's still pretty good. Higher elevations are showing colder anyway. France, really nice, good temperatures, nighttime temperatures, that's awesome actually. Same with Spain, and then looking at Italy, warmer on the eastern portions of Italy than on the west side, but still for nighttime temperatures, really, really nice. Piggy may have some good temperatures as well. She is here on the island of Kos, 20 degrees Celsius. That is pretty awesome for nighttime temps, and that is actually really warm. And again, around the lower portions or lower elevations around Crete, same kind of thing. Some of these islands, 23 degrees. Wow. Spooky avocado, nice to see you. And anyway, Africa cooking, doing its thing. India and the Indian Ocean, of course, are really quite warm. Getting into Indonesian areas and that kind of thing. We have 29 degrees in Bangkok. It's either 28 or 29 there all the time. Sometimes, and that's at during the morning though, but it'll warm up a little bit to 32 or something. And here's what we're seeing for most of those other countries. Warmer in the northern latitudes of Australia, cool down in the south, and a lot cooler in some spots. Tasmania, 3-4 degrees. Winter is coming. Winter is coming, you guys, for down there. And yeah, get your kangaroo a warm jacket, please. Also looking here, northern island of New Zealand, not bad temperatures. Southern island and the highlands, definitely getting a lot colder. That's kind of the weather in that sense. A quick look at precipitation, and we will take a look. Actually, we didn't look at North America that much. Hang on, I'm going to go look at the temperatures here. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. There, that heat is getting into the top end of the province as well here in Alberta. I like it. Cold stuff in BC, of course, a lot of those are higher elevation points, but nice to see that things are warming up throughout the area. And I'm surprised that we're seeing that much warmth go all the way into Quebec here. So pretty awesome. Texas, holy mackerel, 42 degrees in some spots there. Same thing with Arizona. And yeah, my God, that's warm. 42 in bottom end of California as well. Even Mexico, pretty hot. And of course, the rainforest here in Brazil still quite warm as well. And glad to see that. So that is pretty awesome. Okay, back to our precipitation. Real quick into Iceland. A little bit of showers here and there, nothing too major, I don't think. Some fog, no snow forecast, which is really nice. Zooming over to Ireland, we don't see any rain other than the southern tip a little bit, and we do see some rain in Scotland as well as most of England, some right into France, and I guess little bits here and there in Spain. Don't see too much in Germany at all, and looks like Switzerland is getting hit again, and northern Italy, nothing too major. Looking up here in Norway, ooh, this is not good. Top end of Norway and into Finland, they've got some nasty stuff happening there. Sweden doesn't look too bad. That is pretty cool. And of course, we see the ice rain above Russia. I'm not going to worry about that. Quick peek, we do see our equatorial storm still all the way across here and doing its thing. We do see this curve coming down here. This is quite bizarre, and seeing the way these things hook downward. I really haven't paid attention to too much of that weather in the southern hemisphere before, and I find it very fascinating. So looking at storms off of southern Brazil's coast, as well as of course you see in Indonesian areas and Philippines, lots of storms all the time. Papua New Guinea's getting nailed, and zooming in here a little bit, we see North Island, even though it's warmer, it's getting nailed by some rain and stuff like that. In New Zealand, South Island, it's, even though it's cooler, just a little bit of rain there. Brisbane, not looking too bad. They've got some fog, and hopefully no rain yet. Looks like Tasmania is getting nailed with some storm weather as well down there. So I'll leave it there. That's pretty much covered the planet. I'm gonna throw it on here and just have a quick peek and see where our lowest temperature is for today. And I'm sure we're going to find something that is ridiculously cold. And our record, of course, was minus 80 degrees of Celsius is what the lowest temperature is that we've seen on here. And we're hoping to see something similar. So far, all I see is minus 66 is the lowest. Minus 69, there we go. Anything colder? Yeah, I seen a minus 70 in there. Okay, so minus 70 right there. I don't see anything else right around it, but there's usually more of those when we're looking. And yeah, I'm not seeing not seeing too many low temps here. So minus 70 degrees Celsius is good enough. I'll settle for that for today. And I don't think we need to worry about if it's a few degrees colder than that. I don't think it's going to make any difference, you guys. It really isn't. Yeah, there's your minus 70 degrees. So that's basically it, and that is pretty cold. That is definitely pretty cold. All right, I think it is about time that I wrap it up, and I thank everyone for being here today, and we really do appreciate all of you. Actually, hang on, I was going to look at something else here for a second. We missed one of our volcanoes that I wanted to just have a peek at, and I'm going to refresh the page here just so we can see it. And of course, it has the moon right over top of it, so we're probably not going to see a heck of a lot right now. And of course, that is a Stromboli, and I wanted to just take a peek. And yeah, the moon sits upon Stromboli, so we won't be able to see a heck of a lot, but that's what we're seeing. So excellent. And I just figured we'll throw that in and have a peek. And on that note, another quick peek at Semeru before we take off. And there it is, focused a lot better, and look at that golden shot. I think their frame is stuck though. Yeah, they're darn it, just when you're thinking that you're gonna have a nice shot, and then you get that the camera's froze. So we'll leave it at that, but that still looks like a clean shot, and it does look nice even though the picture isn't moving. For video, it is pretty and very close up. Actually, you can see that where that flow stopped coming down in the little ravine there. That looks pretty awesome. So I think in the future, if it slides over top, that'll create a little bit of a drop there, and we'll see more of a waterfall or lava fall if it does have lava pouring. All right, let's put it back to our beloved Etna, and this is in Sicily, of course. And on that friendly note, it is time for me to wrap things up and say goodnight to everyone. Only had the one super chat today, and that was Daryl R for $5. Thank you very kindly, Daryl. That is awesome. We do also have the other people in here that are green in color that are members, and they do help out that way as well. And thank you for your support, you guys. I really do appreciate that. Also, big thank you to Arizona Snowman for being here, as well as Piggy, and double whammy on Piggy for getting the wonderful bacon seeds as well. And really do appreciate that. Also, thank you to C&D Boy and Joseph Fields for being here as well, and always ready to help out if needed. So thank you kindly to all of you, and thank you to each and every one of you here, all part of our wonderful lava family, and I really do mean that. Thank you, and we appreciate all of you. So please be good, take care, and most of all, make sure that you tell your loved ones that you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and this is a VolcanoX live stream signing off for today. Take care, good night, and oink oink. Thank you.